Hello, in this Infinite Horizons 2 mod pack update video, we're going to be going over the changes made in 1.21.1-1.7-beta. This is the Industrial Foregoing update. Before we get started with specifics though, I would appreciate if you would like this video if it was informative. In addition, if you follow this mod pack and want to get updates in terms of video, please subscribe to this channel and turn notifications on to make sure that you never miss a mod pack update video. In addition, thank you to Bisect Hosting for supporting this mod pack and my channel, and I will give more information about their services later in the video. But for now, let's get started. As I said, obviously, this is the Industrial Foregoing update, and that is one of the two mods added. In addition, Titanium is added because that is a mod that is needed for Industrial Foregoing. So those are the two mods that were added. In addition, um, there are a few mods that have been updated. So let's go through those. Specifically, they are Balm, Comforts, Create Sifting, Journey Map, Mechanicals Lib, Modern Fix, Mystical Agriculture, Sophisticated Backpacks, Sophisticated Core, Sophisticated Storage, and Waystones. So those were the mod additions and updates in 1.21.1-1.7-beta. Before we get into specific changes now in terms of gameplay, I would like to give a shout out to my server hosting partner, Bisect Hosting. This is a fantastic service that I've been affiliated with and have used on a personal level for quite a while now. They offer Minecraft server hosting as well as server hosting for over 80 other games. In regards to Minecraft, you can pre-install over 2,000 plus Minecraft mod packs automatically. They also offer 24/7 365 customer support that can help troubleshoot your server and mods. On a personal level, I can attest that this server hosting platform offers the best customer support that I have seen um, out of a few that I've worked with in the past. This is definitely the best. In addition, they also offer full file access, so you can mess around with your server, mods, plugins, config files, etc. Also, you can host your server for you can pick a location across 20 of them around the world, and they offer advanced DDoS protection. Um, Again, thank you to Bisect Hosting for supporting this channel and my mod pack development. Please, if this service resonates at all with you and you're interested, please check it out with my affiliate link in the description below, and I'll bring you to this website that I got the screenshot from. There's plenty of great information there that can help inform a possible purchase. Okay, now let us get into the specific gameplay changes. So there's quite a few of them in this update. First, I've added a Netherrack andesite mesh Create Sifting recipe. So let's check that out in game. I have crushed Netherrack up. You obviously obtain that by milling Netherrack. But what do you get from it? Well, you get gold, 25% chance, and netherite scrap with a 2% chance. So this is obviously how you're going to get your first netherite. Okay. The next change is regard to the Gateways of Eternity mod. So I moved that to the KubeJS data folder. So you guys don't have to mess around with data packs and stuff. It's already there. So for those of you that are not aware of this mod in the mod pack, let's take a look at that. Again, note this is just the beginning. I plan to have more of these, but the start I have the Blaze, which there's 3 tiers of gateways, and I'll show that with the Blaze gateway. Each gateway has 3 waves. So first wave spawns 3 of a mob. second wave spawns 5 of a mob, and then the third wave spawns 7 of a mob. Each wave gives you more blaze loot rolls, or whatever mob that is, and there's key rewards at the very end. So for the blaze, you get loot from simulated loot from Nether Fortress. So that includes all this typical stuff, but specifically, uh, this is how you get the armor trim that you get from the Nether Fortress. In addition, it drops the next tier of gateway. So let's take a look at the next tier then. So next tier is resonant. Um, Here in each wave adds strength to the mob, so it's a little harder, but you get more Nether Fortress loot at the very end. And then you also get the final tier, the Transcendent Gateway, which gives both strength and resistance to the mobs, but you get the most loot. In addition to Blaze, there's the Cave Spider, which again, all this is work in progress, but the Cave Spider gives you the Abandoned Mineshaft loot. And then the Wither Skeleton also gives you Nether Fortress loot. So as you can see, the Blaze Gateway, it requires Nether Essence, Fire Essence, and Sulfur Essence, along with the Solium Gemstone. The Cave Spider requires Wood, Spider, Earth Essence. And then the Wither Skeleton requires Coal, Nether, and Skeleton. In addition, there is the Warden, which the Warden Gateway is still in development, but I figured I'd show it here. So this basically simulates all the mobs that you would find in an ancient city. So the first wave consists of zombies with strength and resistance. That'll give you some ancient city loot. This next wave will give you skeleton with more ancient city loot. Next one, spider with more ancient city loot. Fourth one is enderman with more ancient city loot. And then the fifth wave, the last of the normal waves, is they get strays, and then you get 3 ancient city icebox loot rolls. And then finally, the warden is the final wave. So obviously you need some very good gear for this. And then at the end you get a lot of ancient city loot rolls, and this is additionally the way obviously you get the echo shards, but also the armor trim. Again, look out for more updates on this in the future. Okay, now let's take a look at our next thing. The waterlogged dirt recipe was changed to sand, and there is an addition to that in terms of sugarcane. So let's take a look at that in game. Let's take a look at sand. In terms of uses, I'll talk about this in a second, but waterlogged sand gives you the same 20% chance of kelp, the same 40% chance of seagrass, and the same less than 1% chance of a nautilus shell that was in the original recipe, but now we have sugarcane with a 15% chance. In addition, there's another sand recipe that's not waterlogged that'll give you a 35% chance of bone meal and a 15% chance of cactus. Okay, let's take a look at the next thing now. Now there's a way to obtain wild rice from Farmer's Delight, as well as pumpkin seeds and melon seeds with dirt. So let's take a look at that. Looking up dirt, sifting it. Again, the same guaranteed chance of a stone pebble, the same 75% chance of andesite pebble, as well as the pumpkin seeds, 20% chance. I know that's hard to see. And then the melon seeds, again, addition, 20% chance, and the wild rice with a 10% chance. Okay. Next, I fixed a pretty important bug that honestly I overlooked in the last update, in which left-clicking multiple empty blaze burners would only return one blaze burner. So let's take a look at that in game actually. So as you can see here, I have my Nether portal, and I'm going to give myself some empty blaze burners just to illustrate the concept. I'm going to give myself a stack, and then when you left click, it will give just one message. There's no need for 64 messages, but it will turn all of them into blaze burners. This fixed the bug that it would only return one blaze burner, so essentially you're just avoiding the other 63 empty ones. Okay, now let us take a look at the next thing, which is a crate mixing recipe for the Immersive Engineering Redstone Acid. So I figured with the redstone, you can get a bucket of redstone acid really easily just by doing this recipe. So, and then in that base mod for the mixer, there's redstone dust and water. Will give you 250 millibuckets, and that requires 250 millibuckets of water. So I figured, why not just add this to the crate mixer? In the expert mode in the future, this recipe is probably going to be disabled because I'm only going to want the player to use this. But for now, we'll have this. Okay. Last gameplay change, and obviously this is a KubeJS unifying thing for aluminum nuggets, raw ore for the aluminum, and uranium plate. So let's take a look at that. Raw aluminum, new texture, and then aluminum nugget. In addition, uranium plate is added from Immersive Engineering, so I needed to address that and add something from KubeJS. So as you can see, there's your uranium plate that's unified correctly. In addition, I added Industrial Foregoing Questline, as well as updating the Immersive Engineering one and Epsilon. So I'll let you check that out in game. Again, by no means done. This is just the beginning of the quest book. I intend on having many quests in there. So again, I hope that this video was informative and doing a brief overview of the changes made in this update. I hope you enjoy it. Please give me feedback, whether it's in the comments on the channel, in my Discord linked in the description, or the CurseForge page, or my GitHub as well. Whatever works for you. But feedback is very important as I continue to develop this pack. Anyways, I appreciate your time watching this video. Please like it. If it was useful, subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on to never miss a mod pack update video for either this or the original Infinite Horizons for 1.20.1. Anyways, in addition, thank you to Bisect Hosting for supporting my mod pack development and my channel. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.